middle-aged guy here. Hey, how's it going? It's been a minute. So, what I'm working on right now, what I'm doing, is unpacking something I just got. And I was just gonna unpack it and set it up, but I decided, hey, let's figure this out together. Let me show you what I got. Dun dun dun. So it is the it's a 3D printer. It's the Ender 3S1 Pro. So we're gonna set it up. I just took it out of the box. I was gonna actually build a table for it to match my furniture here that I built, and that one that I built. Excuse the mess. I'm still cleaning up in here. But I ended up buying this for 20 bucks. So we'll see. It's just a little end table from Walmart with the little screw-on legs. Because man, wood is freaking expensive. It was gonna literally just to buy the wood to build it, and I'm just talking like simple 2x4s, unfinished 2x4s. I mean, we're looking at like 40-50 bucks already. It's ridiculous. So if this table doesn't work out, I'm gonna be pissed because I'm gonna be stuck with a $20 table, and I'm not. Yeah. So we're gonna try it first, and we'll see how it goes. If not, I'll just build something, or maybe this table will just be temporary, and then I'll build something to match this. Hopefully it fits. The box itself is like 20 inches squared. So the 3D printer itself is going to be a little bit smaller than that, and the table itself is 20 inches squared, so it should fit. So that's what we're going for right now. So give me a minute, I'll start unpacking it, and I'll keep y'all posted. Hang in there, be right back. So far, what do we have? Let's see here. I'm assuming this is a filament, and these are the whatever it is. I don't know yet. We're still, like I said, we're still unpacking. And this is the quick installation guide. But is it really going to be quick? I don't think it is. I think it's going to get very complicated and very pain in the assy quick. But that's about it. Hang on. We're still unpacking stuff. Thank God, Torta, you helped me set it up. But this is where we're at now. If it wasn't for him, this wouldn't be done. I'm just joking. So what I found out was the fact that this is like 98% assembled. So you're just really just snapping a few things together here and there. All the little things that usually you have to assemble yourself, like the rails and everything, it's already done. It comes in a box like that, pretty much pre-assembled. You're supposed to check for wobble on a plate. This plate's already nice and tight. Well, tight-ish, I guess. As we can have. So ignore the dogs. I'm trying to. So after this, I gotta plug it in and set up the LED screen and stuff, and we'll get to that. And I'll show you how that goes. So far, this is what we got. Literally 2 pieces that came pretty much assembled. The base and the little tower thingy. So it's only 4 screws. You got to turn the base on its side and you screw it in. They're Allen wrench screws. Tighten them down. The next thing we got to install is the screen. And look at all of this. So much for quick. They are so full of shit. But we'll see how, it may not be that bad. And then of course it came with some filament and other things. So we're still moving forward. And just to clarify what I said about it coming pretty much pre-assembled, this is exactly the main components and how they come. At the very top. That's it. That's how it comes in a box. So that's all you're assembling is those bottom rails for that top base, the LED screen, LCD screen, I should say, the extruder nozzle right there. All that is already, these are the only parts that are coming loose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 parts. And you're just assembling those and you end up with that. It's not a bad setup. It's a really good setup, and the way it's been pre-assembled for you. So after this, we're gonna, like I said earlier in a previous video, we're gonna do the LCD, turn that on, turn everything on, and try to level off the platform, and we'll go from there. So that'll be the next thing. I may have to tighten the base a little bit, and after that, like I said, you don't want any flex or wobble in that base. And after that, we should be good to go. Exciting stuff. What say you that messed up my laundry, huh? Look at the mess you made, Randall. Don't fall for that face. And here it is, working, I guess. I've had a few issues already where there wasn't good adhesion on a plate, so the whole thing kind of slid over to the side and made this big old ball of goop. This is my third test print, and we're just trying to work the kinks out. I'm gonna have to re-level everything if it doesn't work this time. We'll see. But, oh, by the way, this bullshit right here is probably the source of most of my problems, because they send it to you like that, just loose in a bag, so it tends to get tangled up and kinked and all kinds of crap. So when you buy the actual spool or spools of your filament, it'll be on a cardboard reel that'll slide onto there and keep it nice and steady and, you know, loose. The last incident I had prior to this one, the printing head was stuck all the way to the end. This was super tight going up and going in there, so I had to cut it off and remove it remove it in pieces. So just a little FYI, and it's still working. Catch up to you in a minute. So after a lot of work and a lot of this shit here, we finally got our first decent print. So just to let y'all know, I had to calibrate the bed. I don't know what happened when I was adjusting the Z-axis. It's the one that goes up and down, but it kept pushing everything away. So it was just a blur, a ball of just crap. So I changed out the nozzle, didn't help. Apparently the other nozzle's still good. I was messing with the temperature on the filament and on the bed. None of that helped. And then I realized that somewhere along the line, the Z-axis, I had it set to like -50, which is the distance, up and down distance. Now I got it set to like -1.25 or something like that, and it started printing correctly. So I think the nozzle was too far away from the bed, and it was causing all that craziness. So we printed up a bunny rabbit. Let me try to get that stupid thing off of the thing here. See what we're looking at here. This. Ew, no. So, no, I'm joking. But yeah, that's what we print. And they're just test prints. So the other thing we're gonna for is this filament they give you is garbage. You can just order them and order the actual spools on Amazon. They're like 20 bucks a spool. Not too bad. You probably get them cheaper. And they have all kinds of colors, translucent colors, all kinds of fabrics, all kinds of good stuff. Everything on this works great though. The assembly was pretty easy. I may print out a couple other things with this filament, since it's just crap filament, until I get the other filament in later. But I haven't even made it to the software part yet. But so far the setup was pretty simple, and that was only because I have my engineer here helping me, and he called his boss. I know you're tired, big guy, to help me out. Yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with it. I just got to see what I'm going to print now. I got some ideas of what I want to print. I'd like to print a sprinkler at some point, but I got to wait for the other material to get in here. The temperatures of these filaments are going to range. So there's going to be a range on the packages you buy. It tells you what the nozzle temperature should be and what the bed temperature should be. This nozzle here on this goes up to 300 degrees, which opens up a lot of options for different types of filaments. Anywhere from the PLA, PETG, there's even like a wood filament that has cork and stuff in it. There's a lot of filaments that it's able to print because of the temperature it can do. And in addition, what I just found out is that this whole head assembly will come off, and you can actually get a laser assembly to put in there, and it'll do laser engraving too on top of all that. So you can engrave, you know, wood and leather, stuff like that. So it's pretty neat stuff. I'm really excited to get started and see what I could do. But yeah, it's pretty fun. We're at this point happy with it because it's gotten complicated. I mean, at some point I had to whip out the toolkit. When I was adjusting the Z-axis, I was adjusting the bed so this would go to the middle, and they tell you to put a piece of paper under it, and when the paper starts to rub between the bed and the nozzle, it's kind of where you want it, right? I misunderstood something very, very important. I adjusted the Z-axis when this head was in the middle, and it gives you a bunch of positions, like it'll say like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, however it's numbered, right? You're supposed to go to each corner and adjust it with a piece of paper, and you use those knobs down there to set the tension, and there's one on each corner. Then you can use the touchscreen here to set the Z-axis for the center, And I didn't know that. And that's where a lot of my issues were coming in from, because I was just adjusting the center. And so this wasn't calibrated on the corners. So I think that was causing a lot of my filament issues. So just a quick FYI. But yeah, thank y'all so much. Thank you for your patience. That's my old man Freckles right there. That's my boy. And that's the young pup, Randall. I know y'all met Randall before. Full name, Randall Tortellini Papadopoulos Martinez, because we think he's part Greek. This is my Freckles, my Frex, my old man. I thought he's not even old anymore. He's already pushed on into elderly. He's an old guy though. He's awesome. But yeah, from all of us to all of you, middle-aged guy, signing off. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the view. Y'all have a great day. Remember to like and subscribe so I can put more of this whatever stuff up. Peace.